Hey folks, how's it going? It's Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas. Glad to be here, bangthebook.com. I'm excited, going to be joining Adam Burke again on Tuesdays on his great sports betting podcast, inviting you to follow along on Twitter. Follow me at Brian Blessing. Follow along here at bangthebook.com. We're talking college football, continuing on with our conference previews, and we're talking about the Pac-12. And again, Mark Lawrence joins me weekly on Sportsbook Radio. Great information from the playbook. He's got a lot of goodies that we'll share some of this cool stuff with you right here at bangthebook.com. 5 new coaches this year in the Pac-12, and this is a conference that's got a lot of experienced, talented players returning this year. And I think the Pac-12 is going to have a say in the playoffs this year. Specifically, Washington's a team a lot of people are expecting big things from. Let's start with Arizona. We go alphabetically. Arizona is 12-1 to win the Pac-12. Their season win total is 7.5 over $1.60. Bottom line, his 18 starters are back for new coach Kevin Sumlin. We know he can get that offense cranking, and he's got a stud to deal with. Player of the year 4 weeks in a row last year when Khalil Tate emerged on the scene. Arizona became a real dangerous team. This outlandishly talented dual-threat quarterback's going to be a stud. The running game has always been good, third in rushing in the country last year, and a lot of freshmen got experience, so a lot of good things could be expected from Arizona this year. Arizona State, well, Todd Graham, he is out, and here comes Herm Edwards. Now, Herm Edwards is one of these guys, he's kind of the rah-rah guy, the motivational speaker guy, and that could work in the short term, but at some point it could catch up with Arizona State. So they have a very tough schedule. That transition could be a bit tough, but I would think Arizona State might have a bounce in their step in the early stages of the season. Their season win total is 4.5 and over minus $1.30 there. Let's go to Cal. Head coach Justin Wilcox. This is his second year, and listen, he got a lot of freshmen. They got experience and playing time last year, and the D was vastly improved. They're very good at the skill positions, and there could be a bit of a quarterback brewing here. So we'll watch for this in the early stages of the season. Who emerges at Cal? Is it going to be Ross Bowers, or could it be the South Carolina transfer, Brandon McElwain? Could be making a bit of noise with this program. So we'll keep tabs on that. 6 over $1.80, the projected season win total on the board for the Cal Bears. Now, Colorado, 2-7 in the Pac-12 last year. And there are a few positives. At quarterback, you've got Steven Montez come back. And that's the biggest positive. And you look at their season win totals, 5 under $1.30. So they got to get things rolling again, do the Buffs, but they're going to be counting on the quarterback to get them going. Oregon, now they get the Mario Cristobal in here, running the show. He's got an easy schedule to deal with, and he's got Justin Herbert, the 6'6" quarterback. This kid, when he plays, now he had a shoulder injury last year, but when he plays, Oregon's always a high-scoring team, but when he plays, and if he's healthy, Oregon could be a dead-over team again. 8-1 to win the Pac-12, 8.5 the win total projected at over $1.40. Man alive, Oregon State, have they gone pear-shaped? The Beavers got a lot of work to do. Now, Mike Riley returns. The difference is he's coming back as the assistant head coach to Jonathan Smith. Now, his departure, Oregon State, just fell apart at the seams. How about their season win total? 2.5 under minus $2. They are brutal. 3-26 in their last 29 Pac-12 games, and we'll see if a little bit of stability from Riley could help the cause here. Now, Stanford, plus 450 to win the Pac-12. You just got to look at Stanford year in, year out with David Shaw. Just always a well-coached program. And the big news is Bryce Love returns. This kid, you got to say, front runner to win the Heisman, outlandishly talented running back. Shaw's got some work to do, though. He's got to get the defense to be better. 8.5 over $1.20 is the season win total for the Cardinal. One thing we know about them, they're always physical and they're always good in the trenches on both sides of the football. How about Chip Kelly in LA now at UCLA? 5.5 is the season win total there. Rosen's gone. The D was bad, so Kelly's got a lot of work, and you got to give him some time to put a stamp on the program and get his own guys in there. But knowing him, I think the familiarity with the conference could speed up the transition process for Kelly, but this could be a year with a few growing pains. USC, plus 450 with a very tough defense to win the Pac-12. Freshman quarterback JT Daniels looks like he's going to be the guy that gets the nod, and he comes out of Mater Dei High School, and that's just a factory for fantastic college players. Very strong recruiting classes. The order of the day here. Head coach Clay Helton going to try to carry on this tradition with the Trojans. And again, they'll be a contender in the Pac-12. Now, Utah, Kyle Whittingham does a great job year in and year out. Their projected season win total was 7.5, under $1.25. The good news, Tyler Huntley, the quarterback, returns. They have an experienced offensive line, so the quarterback could take even a bigger step forward. And mark this one down. When Utah plays out of Pac-12, when they're out of conference, they are very, very salty. And we look to Washington. How about this? 10 over $1.80. Over $1.80 is a favorite for Washington to win more than 10 games. This is a veteran team, and Chris Peterson flat out knows what he's doing. He has put his stamp now on the program. The time is now at Washington. The quarterback, Jake Browning, or running back Miles Kaskin is back. This kid, 49 touchdowns in his career, a very tough defense. Washington is going to have a big year, and they're minus $1.75, the odds-on favorite to win the Pac-12. And finally, Washington State. Man, what's going on there? Listen, Mike Leach is going to earn his money this year. Luke Falk is gone. They had the tragic circumstances with his heir apparent. The quarterback, Tyler Helinski, was just an awful story. There was a punch to the gut for the whole program. They have a new defensive coordinator. There's a lot of transition going on at Washington State this year. 6 wins, under $1.30. That is the projected season win total this year at Washington State. It's a look at the Pac-12. BangTheBook.com. Got you covered with great information on a daily basis. And again, our good friend Adam Burke has the Sports Betting Podcast. I'll have another video for you this week. We'll get you ready for the final major of the year, the PGA Championship. I'm Brian Blessing in Las Vegas.